Hey guys, so it is 4:30 in the morning on December 4th, and Benelli has slept okay throughout the night, but she is starting to push, so here we go. So Hayden ran upstairs to get the nose sucker, and she had her first one. Looks like a blue baby.
I wonder if it's
Maybe. Or chocolate, I'm not sure, but
I can't tell.
there's the first puppy.
Okay.
Doing good.
Good girl, Benelli. Good girl. That came out fast. Wow. The placenta's not out though.
No, it's not.
She'll get it here. Alright, second puppy. Good girl, Mama. Puppy number 3. See the video. Fine. All the girls miss watching that. I don't want to tell you any of the parts of it. It's
Okay, so she has been wanting to stand up to push. So I've just been letting her do that. She's also been trying to nest a little bit, as you can see. I'll show you the two puppies. So there are the two puppies there. They're doing good. And then what I was about to say was she had that third puppy, and it was a blue puppy. And I know last time I questioned whether I could have rubbed down those puppies of Kimber's. So this time I rubbed and rubbed for 15 minutes. I tried to clear the airways. I listened to a heartbeat, like the puppy was completely dry. I tried almost doing like compressions on the puppy's chest, and there was nothing. So I'll show you that puppy here in a minute, but for now we're just going to keep monitoring her and trying to keep her comfortable and pray that the rest of the puppies are good and healthy and believe it. So that's where we're at. We have a beautiful live baby.
That's cool.
Lilac. Looks like a lilac tan point, so that is so exciting. Thank God she's alive. It's a little girl. So we need to get her bedding and stuff changed because it's just wet. So I'm gonna get her situated here and then let Benelli rest for a few minutes. Just had the fourth puppy. It's like the blue one.
Another boy.
Another girl.
Oh, another girl. Another girl.
Another girl. Okay, another live blue baby. I lost count of when we were keeping you updated. Basically, she pushed out 2 blue ones within a matter of 10 minutes. So we're kind of in a tizzy trying to get things around here. So here they are. They're all blues. They're all blues, except one lilac maybe right there. But the rest are blues. And we gotta get this cleaned up so that they're dry. Okay, so since they're all blues, we were waiting to do their collars, but I wanna get them labeled so that I'm not getting anybody messed up. So we started the chart down here, and JD and I are just gonna get caught up on weighing them, and he's gonna pick their collar colors. So we have about half of them done, and we have 2 more, so we're gonna do that. and then let Benelli rest here. Okay guys, here's what we got so far. All blue puppies. I did want to show you, sometimes their umbilical cords bleed. Like this one here is starting to bleed a little bit. So I tend to put septic powder on it just to quit that bleeding because I don't like that. So I'm gonna put some septic powder on her, but there they are so far. Benelli's resting. Good job, Benelli. Push. Good job. Good girl. Okay, here's Benelli. Look at all these blue babies. Okay, so I'm assuming that these are Colt puppies because every single puppy has been solid blue, and Colt is a solid blue. Well, he's a blue brindle point. But anyway, Benelli's getting a little bit tuckered out. For any fellow breeders, I had a friend reach out to me and say that her dog was like really shaking and just really, I don't know, seemed like she wasn't doing well after her pregnancies. So we give Oral Cal Plus in between every single puppy. So I'm going to give her some of that now, and then I've also been giving her a sausage too, because I want her to keep her nutrition up. And then something with so we're up to, how many puppies have we had? 9. We've had 9 puppies. There's our chart that we're keeping. So we've had 9 puppies, and all of them have been blue, which is absolutely insane. But the last puppy, where is he? Right here. Not the most recent one, but the one right before that. When he came out, the placenta was still inside, and I gave her a couple chances to push and get it out, but she wasn't quite getting it out. So I cut the umbilical cord, which isn't abnormal to disconnect it from the placenta. However, it must have been too close, and his belly button was just bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. So had I not done anything, I think he probably would have bled to death. I already told you that I put that, it's not septic. How do you, styptic powder? It's not septic. Anyway, I tried putting that on and it just wasn't stopping it. Every time I would stop pinching the umbilical cord, it just started bleeding again, like almost gushing out. So what I did was, if you can see that, I tied his umbilical cord with a piece of yarn, and it seems to have stopped. So that's the first time that I have done that, because, you know, a little bit of bleeding's, you know, completely normal and fine, but it was like a lot of blood. Like, where was my rag here? It was a lot. Like, that's not normal. A little bit of blood, you know, like that is okay. Sorry, this is I told you guys I was going to be completely honest. It's kind of gross, but it is what it is. So anyway, I tied that with a piece of string. My mom actually helped me. She's here today helping with the children, thank goodness. But so I held it, and like I said, every time I stopped pinching that, the blood would start gushing out. So I had her tie a couple knots onto the umbilical cord, and then I put more of that powder on. I'll have to figure out how to pronounce that, and it seems to be doing fine now. It's snowing outside, as you can see, and my big girls are sled riding, so I have not been able to get dressed or anything, but anyway, that's totally fine. We're doing it. And then there was, we did have one stillborn in between that. I'll show you them now. Okay, so this puppy here came out stiff. And then the other one, I told you guys, I rubbed that puppy for like 20 minutes, and there was nothing I could do. So, but the last puppy that I just showed you that came out, she was having a pretty difficult time, and it came out stiff. So that's the first time that has ever happened, and I'm assuming that is like a true stillborn. Like, it was stiff, and I'm guessing that's why she was having a hard time getting it out too, because there was literally no give to its body at all. So we have 7 healthy blue puppies that we are so excited about, and I normally don't put their collars on right away, but because they're all blue, I didn't want to get them mixed up. So I'm gonna leave her rest for a little bit. That's an update. I'm gonna try to get showered and get myself something to eat, and we'll catch back up later. Okay, update time. It has been about 3 hours. Benelli just had another blue puppy, which is totally fine. They're doing great. I'll turn the camera around so you can see. Say hi, Miss Tally. Hi, Miss Tally. Okay, so here she is. She has 7 blue puppies and 1 lilac. You can see the purple there. And she's doing great. I'm not sure where the 8th one is. I'll have to find the 8th one. Okay, so there's the 8th one. And they are all blue. So what I'm thinking is that these are not Remy puppies. These are Colt puppies. So here is a picture of Colt. And as you can see, that's why they are all blue. So I'm going to have to do a lesson of Punnett squares with my children and myself to learn more about colors, which will be super fun. And it's totally fine. They're healthy. They're all, doing really, really well. Obviously, we like a little more variety. However, it's totally fine. One thing that can go wrong is if you match 2 spotted puppies, that's when you can, because spotted is a recessive gene and not a dominant. So if you pair 2 spotted puppies, you can get deafness, blindness, just not good things. However, this is not that case. It's 2 solids, and that's totally fine. So we are still super thrilled about this. This is actually kind of fun to have all the same color, because normally there's so much variety in Danes that, this is going to be fun that they're all going to be blue. So that's super fun. We're thrilled, except the 1 lilac. So we'll see if we have another lilac. But after I teach the children about some Punnett squares, I will maybe we'll do a YouTube video on that as well, so that you guys can learn along with us as we are learning. So there was 3 hours in between the last 2 puppies. I did not get a puppy count at the vet, and you can clearly see I need to change her mat too. I'm going to feed my baby, though, some supper. And so I don't know how many are in there. She seemed really big. Her last 2 litters, has had 14 puppies, and right now that was puppy number 11. So we will see here. Hey guys, so it is the next day. Benelli is doing great with her puppies. She ended up having 8 beautiful blue puppies, 7 blue and 1 lilac. So we're super excited about that. Thank you so much for joining us in this whelping video. And the next one will be when we announce her litter theme. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, bye.